From death into life.
Then we go into the Holy Grail. You are now a cup filled. You are now connected to the flower, the all-flower, ground flower.
You've been given power within.
Yep. You're now the Ayin, the all-knowing. Okay? Now we're going to go into the deep, dark mysteries. All right? And this is my little... So we are the hidden, deep, dark, black, mysterious truth that is uncovered by sojourning illumination's white purpose path, as this is the experience that reveals the secret knowing to one's deep mystery. There's a lot of code in that.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
But really what I'm saying is, you are the deep. And if, like we said earlier with Jacob, if you wrestle the dark to find the light, then you also have the dark, the knowing of the dark. So we are the hidden, dark, mysterious. Not to be spooked, but we are to know the mysterious truth that is uncovered through illumination's purpose path. Mother.
Right, and so in other words, something that has been a struggle with people, like within the English narrative, the lesser narrative, is that there's words that are written of mysteries. This is a mystery, but yet nobody has ever solved the mystery. Right. And so the languages give you the ability to do that, so that nothing is mysterious anymore. It becomes uncovered. Gala.
That's right.
It becomes revealed.
So if you're the dark, and we're going to share it because this is what the verse has been telling me. So,
well, can I let you know this, T-Home?
Yeah.
That is also in Revelation that talks about the locusts that come from the pit.
Yes, I know. But yes,
like that's huge
for people. Yes, and that's why it's in here. Because I'm preempting. Everything is a preemptive measure to reveal, so we don't spooktify. Because dealing with Lucifer is big enough before bringing in all of it. And again, all is connected to all, but we need to do it gently so we can at least extrapolate it enough that people are intrigued to say, wow, but because it's going to the dragon, and we're going to the beast, and we're going to the bear, the panther,
and the leopard.
We're going to shed light on the mystery.
I do want to say something that I just had this imagery connecting about the lesser narrative and the higher narrative. And I just was thinking about the Hunger Games. In the very first one, at the end, when the beast manifested, and it was a computer simulation, and they went and inserted it into the matrix of the game, that is exactly what the lesser narrative is doing. Like, the program is running in the lesser narrative, and there are things that are written so that the locusts that come out of the pit and what people have deemed it to be through the pictures, through people trying to expose it, is literally going to cause it to manifest unless we can rewrite it.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just sharing that because I just saw the imagery and I was like, oh my gosh.
We already know. Yes, absolutely. Shared it 1,000 times, 1,000 ways from different angles.
Well, but maybe the 1,001 way will catch somebody. They'll realize that that's what we're talking about.
Yes. If you partner with a lesser reality, I don't have to say any clearer than that. If you partner with a lesser reality, then that reality will most likely play out as your reality.
Exactly.
And so if we're given the opportunity to see a greater narrative and a greater potential of reality.
To rewrite that code.
Right. And it doesn't involve all that lesser,
scary,
dense, negative, right? Then I'm going, I don't
chaos.
know why you would partner with it, but again, we're still given choice.
Exactly. And because it's all based on experience anyway.
So let's break down a little bit of this, because in Genesis 1:2, the surface of the deep and the spirit was hovering over this. Now, are you seeing as it or at it?
Right.
Again, right?
Right.
So T-Home loves depth, loves keep. Outside of the parentheses of time, light and dark are of one frequency, right?
Yeah.
Outside of here. That's why I'm saying this. We are given signs to divide for the purpose of experience, the knowing.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So so just picture a beginning and an end. Look at it as a page, put two parentheses. And we're in the compression of this, and in this we're giving signs of the moon and the sun for the purpose of journeying, so we can wrestle the dark to find the light. But as soon as you find the light, guess what? You've already predefined yourself as the dark because you're wrestling the dark.
Right.
So now this is called the knowing.
So what this is doing is it's this, by what we're sharing, is creating the depths within you, because this is the spirit of Elohim. So in the beginning was created the Elohim, and we are the Elohim, as Psalm 82:6 says.
We are the spirit, and we hovered over the dark, right? But again, what was the dark? It was actually just a void, right? And so we came in the measure, and now we're actually journeying for the purpose of experiencing what is all.
Right.
What is light and dark when there is no separation? Let's separate it for the purpose of experience.
Right. And this Tehom, this is so incredible. It's Hey Vav in the middle of Tom.
This is roar. This is a roar.
It is a roar, but that's the Tom. That's the twin covenants.
Yes.
So inside the twin covenants is the revelation that you're going to connect to
Yes.
through the Spirit as Elohim.
Yes. And we're going to extrapolate this out. Again, we're going into some pretty deep teachings.
Dang.
For those that can comprehend it, that's great. And again, we've got probably 100 pages on the back side of this that's trying to express what we're trying to do here. So my wife she sees it and she's going to run all over it and like, that's fine, that's all good. But let's go.
I know I racehorse it.
Okay. So
but I'm trying to also connect because there's many people that have heard our teachings about the twin covenants and the Tom and the Tom.
Mother and Father
right?
are the twin covenants. Mother is the moon, Father the sun in
and
relationship.
It's just vibrationals.
Just vibrationals, right? And we're going to try to shed light on that too, of going like, this has to happen. Mother and Father are one, but they've separated so we would comprehend the journey again of what is, but there still is a lesser light and a greater light there's always light. But it's given the expression, so in this flesh suit, we still have to rest in this matrix, but yet it still is for the purpose of being woven together in one again. So,
and this makes sense why Mother is the gatekeeper is the moon, because that literally is connected to the word Shana, which is to do it again and to repeat. Mm-hmm. Right? For in the purpose of reincarnation, so that the Father's revelation can be revealed to you.
Yes, it's
big.
It is big. So, but let's just keep on rolling here. So
we are.
So because we can go in many different ways and talk for hours about the revelation because I
guess the good news is that I can put this in bite-sized pieces for people so we can just keep rolling and you don't have to worry at all.
Right. So this is how I see this. So the Spirit is teaching us how to breathe deep while under the above waters of within.
Yeah.
So because so within, so without.
As
right?
above, so below.
So even though the deep is above us, it's actually within you.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so love is the deep breath that securely seals. Mm-hmm. Because when we comprehend the fullness of what this deep is, we'll know what seals. So Mother reveals the secret of depth's truth.
Deaths or depths?
Death's truth.
Okay.
So we're shedding light on death right now. So Mother reveals the secret of death's truth. We are the wondrous sign beholding the breath that secures us to Father's living water above. As above, so below, so within, so without. That's why they're highlighted, right?
Yeah.
This is how we get secured, right? And through the waters of security, and we do it through the depth of revelation, through the Spirit.
And then C is Yod Mem. Right. So on the end of Elohim, the Yod Mem, that is literally the word for C.
Yep. So this is the journey and what the Spirit spoke to me on this verse about what we're encountering with the Spirit. So it's kind of extrapolated out in 3 little steps here. So the journey. Love's depth rests upon the face of those that speak in the illumination of Spirit breath.
And we just talked about the Spirit breath.
Right, and that's what's coming. This is the revealing. These are those that will be completed, made whole again with the living breath of what was given divine inspiration. The divine breath will be then placed back in the full level of when it was first breathed into the nostrils. And we're going to talk about the breath into the nostrils because that's directly connected to the dragon.
Absolutely.
And it's just a frequency. So, the Spirit of the deep love is upon and reflects as the face of love's depth. It is the light that illuminates the dark, as only the mysterious Spirit can enlighten us on the source of mystery's origin. So, we're finding ourselves, right? Through that mystery, we're revealing ourselves to realize, wait a minute, you are the mysterious. And by reflecting through love's depth, which is the journey, by going into the deep wells of water, you have become illuminated. Now the dark has no threat and no power over you. You are now revealed, right, as the source of mystery's origin.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess I could have left that as a plural because there's many mysteries.
Right.
You know, it's the mystery's origin, the multiple mysteries that are actually going to be revealed as one.
As one.
Yep.
So
totally.
From the dark, we unknowingly encounter the many shades of dim's mysterious shadows until we become that which sheds light, as we have become the mysterious dark.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
So, again, I hope you can comprehend what I'm saying in that you've gone. We unknowingly have gone into the many shades of the dim, right? These are the fractals of shades that are still dark and light, but they're fractals. And even this is the journey of Hades, right? The shades, right? The shadows. And this is why we still have shadows in this world, because we're in a shadow world. This is not the true intention. We're about a shadow here. And so but if we do our shadow work correctly, we have the potentiality of gathering all our shadows together to become the completed light. Therefore, we become the mysterious dark.
So in reality, that they've diminished us in our consciousness level to dim us.
Yes.
I mean, that's what they've done. By removing the things that we needed, it's kept us in the lesser light to actually keep us in the dark.
Yes.
So just re-inculcation of what we said before.
Yes, the dark.
That's why they dimmed us.
Well, yeah, they took a potential, they took a narrative that was for the purpose for love's experience, and then it got bastardized, turned on its head, purposely said, and now we become an upside down matrix, right? And then we're walking in declination, not even realize we're upside down. It's hard enough to turn your self upside right. Now you got to walk in inclination, and that's
Right. And so we can actually go back to the seraphim that was in the garden.
Right.
That was trying to help assist to raise the consciousness level because they had been dimmed.
Right. But the purpose was, again, you're already all-knowing. You can't go in. Again, we've already talked about this. That you can't go in all-knowing because it negates the purpose of the experience. But
exactly.
But you want to know who you are. How do you know who you are without going through the experience of finding yourself?
Exactly, right? So you went in for the experience of self.
Right. You're going in for the
which is why it was a fractal of source wanting to experience itself.
Right, but yet we're all from one essence of source, but we're fractaled out as potentials of individuality, but yet we're still from one corporate, right, all source.
Which is why then you can connect it to
Hashem.
Hashem, the name. Those fractals of love and light through the water and the fire.
Right. But again, what an amazing, creative, all source Father that would say, I break myself into many
pieces,
fractals for the full expression and potential of much, right? Like, wow, like I can't even grasp my head around that. But
and that goes into one of the things that was shared before called the brave ones.
Yep.
That were sent out.
Yeah.
Because we've been brave to travel this journey.
Yep.
To find our way back home.
Absolutely.